Hello and welcome to the Charlotte Motor Speedway here in Concord, North Carolina for the first ever running of the Coca-Cola 600 in the Smoky Mountain NASCAR Diecast Cup Series. We are here at Charlotte for the second time in a row. As last race, we were here on the Roval configuration where Chase Elliott took home the win, and we are back better than ever, and it sure will be a good one tonight. And let's take a look at some drivers to watch for. The first one of those drivers is the 4 car of Kevin Harvick. He sits on pole for tonight. Hasn't had the best season, but he was second fastest in practice on Friday. Won the pole in qualifying, like I said. So look for him to be fast tonight as he looks to take home his first ever checkered flag in the series. The second driver is that 5 car of Kyle Larson. Hasn't had the best season, missed the Daytona 500. And he was at the Roval, but he did not have the best run. Did manage a third place finish, but look for him to be quick tonight as he looks to rebound and is pretty quick on the 1.5-mile tracks. Then there's Kyle Busch. Was actually the fastest car in practice on Friday. Didn't do so well in his qualifying run, but he always seems to manage his way to the front, especially on these 1.5-mile tracks where he is just so good at. So look for that red, white, and blue M&M's Toyota Camry to make its way up to the front pretty early in this one. And lastly, you have our most recent winner, the 9 of Chase Elliott. Won here, the last race, just on the Roval. So different configuration, same facility. Look for him to be quick tonight and make his way up to the front. And here are your race stats. 1.5-mile quad oval, 24 degrees of banking. It is going to be a 10-lap race, and Kevin Harvick is on pole. And with that being said, let's take a look at our starting lineup. On the pole, you have Kevin Harvick and Kyle Larson. Then you have Eric Almirola and Alex Bowman, Brad Keselowski and William Byron, Austin Dillon and Kyle Busch, Chase Elliott and Martin Truex Jr., Daniel Suarez and Joey Logano, Eric Jones and Denny Hamlin, Matt DiBenedetto and Ryan Blaney, Kurt Busch and Tyler Reddick, Christopher Bell and Ross Chastain, Cole Custer and Bubba Wallace, Austin Cindric and Ricky Stenhouse Jr., Chris Buescher and Chase Briscoe, Ryan Newman and AJ Allmendinger, Corey LaJoie and Jamie McMurray, Michael McDowell and Justin Haley, Anthony Alfredo and JJ Yaley, Garrett Smithley and Joey Gase, Ty Dillon and BJ McLeod. We are green here at Charlotte. Kevin Harvick gets the jump going into turn number 1 as he's going to lead him onto the back straightaway. Here comes Kyle Larson with a run down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Harvick's going to lead lap 1. Here comes Alex Bowman up the outside as they enter the back straightaway for lap 2. Oh, they're wrecking! Cindric is almost up and over as he got pounded by Ricky Stenhouse. A terrible wreck here early in this one. Let's take a look at the replay here. You see Cindric is loose off the corner. He gets into Bubba, but then Cindric got absolutely pounded by Ricky Stenhouse as he almost flipped over. It looks like Cindric may have gotten tight, and then, man, just a massive wreck unfolded there. Not good to start this one. But we are ready to go green here, and green flag is back out. Kevin Harvick is going to get a big push from Kyle Larson as they enter turn number 2 and down the back straightaway. Oh, here comes Larson with a run down the back into turn 3. Oh, William Byron with a big move to the outside. That's not really going to make him go anywhere. Off of turn number 4 now. Harvick's going to lead this lap as he's going to come get a big push from Kyle Busch. They go into turn number 1. Harvick in the lead with Kyle Busch in second. Austin Dillon in third. How about a run for him? Oh, here comes Larson making a big move, He's going in turn number 3. Harvick still out front with the lead off of turn number 4 now. Down the front straightaway, you see Harvick. Oh, Harvick gets loose. Here comes Larson. He's going to take the lead now. We got a crash. 3 of the 4 Hendrick cars involved there, along with Kyle Busch. Martin Truex Jr. got involved there. Another big wreck here. Let's take a look at the replay. It looks like, Byron may have touched the grass there and got loose, and they were 3 wide, so caused a big pile up there. Let's take a look again. Maybe he didn't. I don't know. He just got loose, but 3 of the 4 Hendrick cars involved in that one. That is not good, but we are ready to restart here. 2 laps to go here. Oh, and Larson spins his tires, and that's going to allow Austin Dillon to take the lead now as they enter the back straightaway off of turn number 2. Daniel Suarez in second. Here comes Keselowski with a big run down the back straightaway. He's going to be side by side with Austin Dillon as they come off of turn number 4. Down the front straightaway, white flags in the air one more time around here in Charlotte. Keselowski on the inside as they're going to enter the back straightaway here. Austin Dillon with a big run down the back stretch. Keselowski's going to fall in line. Oh, he moves him. They're spinning out. They're crashing. Ryan Blaney's going to come through. Daniel Suarez in second, and Ryan Blaney is going to win the Coca-Cola 600 here in Charlotte. What a finish. You see Blaney doing the Polish victory lap. Wow. let's take a look at the replay here. What happened? Oh man, Keselowski just sent it in the corner, took them both out, and there Ryan Blaney was sitting in third and took the win. Yeah, look at that. Keselowski sent it in the corner, got loose, and took them both out. Not a good look for him, but there's Ryan Blaney celebrating in victory lane. And let's take a look at our top 10 now. You have Ryan Blaney, Kyle Larson, Daniel Suarez, Kevin Harvick, Kurt Busch, Denny Hamlin, Eric Almirola, Eric Jones, J.J. Ailey, and Joey Logano. A lot of good runs for drivers, and let's take a look at some of those. The first one of those that I want to highlight here is the 99 car of Daniel Suarez, driving for the newly formed Trackhouse Racing, a team that has never even touched the racetrack before until today. Came home third with a brand new race team that's never run before. Absolutely outstanding job, and they do hope to compete for wins a lot more. And this is a great way for them to start that, as they will eventually be joined by Ross Chastain. As with the new next gen car, they have started up a second team, and Ross Chastain will be the driver of that car. And the second one that I want to highlight here is the 15 car of J.J. Ailey, driving for Rick Ware Racing, and came home in 9th. 9th place for Rick Ware Racing. Absolutely great run by this team. J.J. Ailey hasn't had many good shots in his Cup career, but when he does, he sure does know how to make the most of it. And, maybe in the future he can get a better Cup ride, but for now he'll just be taking that Rick Ware car to new places that it has never been. And that about sums it up here in Charlotte. Great race tonight. Tons of action. Tons of side-by-side racing, some wild wrecks, and it sure was a good one. Ryan Blaney came home a winner after the two leaders took themselves out fighting for that win. As we will see you guys next time in Indianapolis, Indiana for the first race with the next-gen race car. But until then, have a good one.